Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as a person who watches a TikTok video so that you don't have to, we have a sister who's gonna rub some feathers, and according to her, this is gonna make a lot of black people uncomfortable. So I came across a video on TikTok about a sister who's breaking down something most folks either avoid or go around it. Why did the Hebrews kill Jesus despite them being his people? Now, before you jump to conclusions, she's not coming from a place of hate or confusion. She's coming straight from scripture, and as the person who's been following Outcast, I understand where she's coming from. I don't want to spoil this for you, but I'm gonna say this because she's made it clear. This video might make you uncomfortable as a black person. Watch this clip and I'll be right back at the end of the video to give my own 2 cents. In fact, let's watch this together.
My guy. So I really wasn't ready to answer this question, but I'ma answer it. But please be aware that this is not an answer that the black community is going to want to hear. But the truth hurts. So here are some of the reasons why the Hebrews killed him. For one, tithes. The tithings that y'all are giving the churches right now is not the tithing that they are talking about in the Bible. Tithing had nothing to do with money. Tithing was food, canned goods, clothes, blankets. Basically things that you give to people that are in need. The churches were supposed to stack up on these things. So when people that was in the church needed things, they had the goods to help them out. Tithing was supposed to help women who have lost their husband, widows, and members of the churches who needed help. This is another reason why God said the love of money is the root to all evil. Because they started asking for money for their own selfish reasons, rather than doing it for the people, like he asked. Another thing was gambling. He told them that was wrong. They didn't like it. They didn't want to change their ways for nobody, no matter what. The same thing with homosexuality. I hate to break it to you, but in the original Bible, the Hebrew Bible, it did talk about homosexuality. Why do you think Africa is so strict on homosexuality now? But instead of the word homosexuality that they came out now in the new generation and put it in the Bible, it said man with man and women with women. Why do you think they made a mockery with it with the white Jesus? How Leonardo da Vinci drew his gay lover, and they portrayed that as Jesus today. It was supposed to be a mockery towards Jesus, as saying love is love. So you know what? We gonna make you gay. How do you like that? Matter of fact, we gonna even go farther with it. So you know what? We gonna use that same rainbow sign that you made as a promise to this earth as our logo for gay pride. We gonna make the rainbow as a mockery towards the promise that you made upon this earth. Since you wanna say we can't love who we love, basically showing them we ain't gonna stop what we doing for you. And matter of fact, we wanna put you to death because you ain't changing nothing down here. Kinda like what we doing till this day. Who the most people protesting for the LGBTQ? Black people. And I know this video gonna make y'all sad, and I really don't know what to tell you. All I'm here to do is tell the truth, no matter the repercussions. I actually hated talking about anything that had to do with the LGBTQ because y'all already know in 2020, I got into a big old argument with people about that situation. And I actually got into an argument with a guy on here. 2 of them actually. It was actually one of the biggest things that was going on TikTok at the time. So I just said I was just gonna stay away from the topic, period. Cause obviously they wasn't trying to listen to nothing I had to say. The same way they did Jesus, Yahshua. One thing about the black community, they don't want to listen to nothing. Everybody just want to continue doing their wicked ways and don't care. Then when you try to tell them, even in a polite way, they get angry, like so angry. Like you can literally look in their eyes and just see the hatred. And although these are some of the reasons why they killed the Messiah, I want y'all to know I don't have hatred towards nobody. Even though I don't agree with it, I still love everybody. Don't think that I'm just spreading hate, because I'm not just spreading hate at all. I'm just here to tell the truth, whether you agree with it or disagree with it. I still love everybody, and I'm not going to treat anybody different. But if you do come up to me and you ask me if I agree with that, I'm going to let you know right off back that I don't. And I hope that y'all don't spread hate towards me because of what I believe. But I want y'all to know I got the most love for everybody at the end of the day. We all fall short. It's up for us to fix our ways and do better by him at the end of the day. How would we as a people today react to somebody like that coming down here telling us that? You coming down here trying to work all these miracles and make people believe you that you are the real Messiah? You trying to stop us from getting our money in the churches? Pretending to be a prophet? You blaspheming to our God. Put him to death. Like, let's be honest. If somebody came down here right now saying that he was the son of God, telling us everything we doing is a sin. Getting these piercings is a sin. Getting these tattoos is a sin. Being gay is a sin. Getting all them tithes for money is a sin, and etc. Y'all think we wouldn't be looking at him crazy like, oh, he think he finna come down here and tell us what to do? Or we gonna go to hell? Nah, get this man out of here right now. He worse than a rapist and a murderer. We gonna choose him to get killed before we tell a rapist and a murderer to get killed. He trying to tell us abortion is wrong? Nah, we finna kill him. Everything this man saying is a lie. We don't want him here. You steady going out getting sloppy drunk every night? That's a sin. You steady out here sleeping around with all these women? You steady out here sleeping around with all these men? Committing adultery? You ain't making it to heaven doing all that. You steady getting all these abortions? When my father said he knew you before he formed you in the womb, and before you was born, I consecrated you, and he told you to not kill the innocent? Kill this man, cause it's my body, my choice. Actually, just sit there and think about what I just said. To be honest, this generation ain't no better than our ancestors. Why we got the curses we got on us now? Sad, but it's the harsh truth. To be honest, we might be worse than them. Let's be honest, how would we react? That's why they put him to death.
Okay, so if you're still watching this video up to this time, then you already know that this wasn't just information. This was a revelation, and whether it sat right with you or made you, feel uncomfortable, made you feel in some type of way, one thing is clear: the truth always is uncomfortable, but it's always necessary. When we look at scripture, really look at it, it shows that Jesus wasn't really killed by and alive by strangers. He was handed over by his own people, the religious leaders of the day. The very people who claimed to be waiting on the Messiah rejected him when he came. That's Bible. That's not opinion. Acts 2:23 even says, this man was handed over to you by God's deliberate plan and for acknowledge, and you with the help of wicked men put him to be unalived by nailing him to the cross. Peter said that to his people. So yes, it's deeper than race. It's about the heart. It's about recognizing how we can still reject the truth when it doesn't fit our expectations. Now, this sister didn't come with bluff. She came with scripture and conviction. And as a person who has been following Outcast, if you watch her videos like from TikTok, she goes by the name Outcast, you understand where she's coming from. I mean, I understand her clearly, okay? And whether you agree or you're wrestling with what she said, I still want to hear your thoughts, okay? So drop your comments in the comment section down below. No judgment, no shouting, just open discussion rooted in the word, because iron sharpens iron, and sometimes the hardest truths are the ones that set us free. Always remember to like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Please stay peaceful.